Right on cue. I was just wondering whether you might appear. Even if it were to exist solely upon the page, this teapot realm would not fail to inspire. And yet here I am, perceiving it with my own senses. Naturally, I couldn't be happier. Not to mention... Well, I can read at my leisure here, for hours on end, without any fear of interruption. Ah, the perfect getaway. Shh, not so loud. I wouldn't dream of neglecting any of that. But please, don't let anyone else hear you talking about it. My father and brother are always ready to give me another earful. Right on. I was just wondering. Even if it were to exist solely upon the and yet here I am, naturally. Not to mention... Well, I can read at my leisure here, for hours. Shh, not so loud. I wouldn't dream of neglecting any of that. But please, don't let my father and brother... Right on cue. I was just wondering... But of course, it's always a pleasure to talk with you. Tell me, what have you been doing recently? Magnificent! Acts of pure chivalry by the sound of it. Oh, how I would love to take up the sword with you, pursuing justice throughout the land. A pity that it will have to wait until some point in the future. But if we're talking about the here and now... Oh, I got it! Why don't we have ourselves a little contest? First to 100 chivalrous acts wins. There are no restrictions on the nature of the act or the beneficiary. But you need to keep a tally. Once the act is completed, it should be verified by the other party. Oh, don't mind me. Just don't expect to win too easily.
Hello. Is there some matter of importance you wish to discuss with me? As a matter of fact, there is something I've been planning for a while now. The next time we have an important policy decision on our hands, I'd like you to get involved. Not exactly. I was thinking that you would be involved in the decision itself. I like your boldness of spirit. The world of commerce is a battleground, and policymaking requires conviction and decisiveness. All that you have experienced during your travels is sure to imbue your policies with rare and valuable foresight. I have no doubt. Oh, that reminds me. After the decision is made, if you could please shred any documentation that accumulates on the wall during the process. Liyue is due another paper snowstorm. This time, you'll be the one to change the prevailing weather. Hello. Is there some This is a comfortable environment. A good place to be calm and gather one's thoughts. Much like the days in the Jade Chamber. Oh, you misunderstand. An environment can't be judged purely on its size or opulence. I sense the time and effort that you have put into this place, which reminds me of the time and effort I myself spent when constructing the Jade Chamber. Or to put it another way, I see this as the Jade Chamber that belongs to you. Hello. Is there some A chat? Is there some commercial matter you wish to inquire about? Interesting. So many merchants and business magnates vying to invite me to dinner. And you wish to have a simple chat? You make me laugh. These people, they send me the most extravagant gifts. But all they're really after are my words. Any morsel of information that may hint at Liyue's future commercial trends. Which makes the prospect of a carefree, honest chat here with you all the more valuable to me. For it is something that Mora cannot buy. So, stay with me a while, and let's chat about the simpler things in life. Anything at all.
I was just coming up with a new dish. Don't worry, nothing too strange. I love it! Very cozy. And there are so many new and interesting things I've never seen before. Just a shame more of them aren't potential ingredients. But really, don't worry about it. Combining existing ingredients in new ways already allows for countless variations in flavor. The trick is to keep playing with different pairings. I've got plenty of new concepts to try out. But, what would really make a difference is if you could taste test them and give me some feedback. Really? Great! I'll get cooking. Hello! I was just... I want to go adventuring with you. Taste testing is all part of the adventure. I want to go adventuring with you into the unknown, collect strange new ingredients from all over Teyvat, and invent new recipes for you to sample. Oh, the more I consider it, the more I think nothing could ever make me happier. You okay? You seem very quiet. You don't like the idea? I won't add any strange seasonings, promise. What I mean is, I'll definitely get your opinion before acting on any eureka moments. Also, I won't slow you down when we're out in the wilderness. And if I encounter any serious enemies, I promise I won't cause any trouble. First sign of danger, I'll run as fast as I can. Phew. You scared the heck out of me. Awesome. Anyway, I'll make sure to keep working on my cooking and any other skills that might come in handy. Anything to put a smile on your face. Hello! I was just... Absolutely. Service isn't for a while yet, so there's nothing on the stove. Yup. Gastronomy just makes me happy. The best part is seeing smiles on my customers' faces. Those are the real fruits of my labor. Oh, and it's really nothing to do with rare ingredients, secret recipes, or anything like that. I just use my own methods and try to bring out the best in every ingredient. Certainly seems to satisfy my customers. Still, it can be difficult at times. That does happen, but I wasn't talking so much about the food as... Well, sometimes customers get to talking to each other and they chat for so long that their food starts to get cold. I know I shouldn't really interrupt them, but reheating the food just ruins the flavor. Yeah, I know. I guess I just have to learn to not let it get to me. I feel a lot better after talking to you about it, though. You wouldn't see any operational mistakes in this commercial area, even during a busy festival season. I can tell that you've put a great deal of time into this. Do you plan to attract more shops? I can provide you with legal support.
Short and squat wooden houses, sparsely scattered. Sometimes, a village like this can be easier to guard than a city. When hunting demons, I just want bystanders out of the area, so I can focus on fighting. So this is what human construction looks like up close. It's you. Did something happen? There are no ominous things here. It's a quiet place. But it's too comfortable. I will protect this haven, for your sake. I know that I can never have a peaceful and carefree life. Still, your kindness is accepted. It's you. Did something happen? Idle chatter? If you wish, I'll accompany you. Huh? To make a request but prepare yourself for rejection? Human interaction really is troublesome. Generally, I don't partake in activities like chatting. But if it's with you, I'll try. Are you asking about the effects of my karmic debt? No issues. It is of my own doing, so I alone will bear the consequences. I don't know if it's related to you, but recently, the pain from my karmic debt has been less excruciating. It's much easier to bear than before. As for any excess concerns, best to leave that for yourself.
there! Looks like my luck is pretty good today. It's awesome. It sure beats sleeping out in the open when adventuring. Way better. You don't need to find a hole in a tree to rest in, and you don't have to worry about sneak attacks from monsters. Rocks crashing from the sky, whopper flowers popping out of nowhere. Really? Awesome! I'm so lucky to have someone as nice as you as a partner. Looks like I'll be bothering you a bunch from now on. Hey, looks like my luck is pretty good today. For us adventurers, what we want to do is adventure, naturally. To get the treasure at the end of the journey, or to take the first steps into the unknown. No, wait. What I want to say is that I want to become your helping hand. Look, I might not have any physical talents, but I don't fear pain and can adapt to long battles. I get injured a lot from accidents, so I'm really skilled at bandaging wounds. Well, that's because you're the adventurer I admire the most. I've actually thought about this many times. Of course, I'll keep to my mission, but I've got other personal interests outside of that too. I want to become someone you can trust and depend on. A companion through thick and thin, good times and bad. This time, I want to become your strength. Thank you. Oh, what's wrong with me? This is supposed to be a happy occasion. Thank you. Looks like my luck... Oh, sure. Let me tell you all about my adventures. A few days ago, I found an oddly colored berry during an adventure. It was really sweet, but... Oh, diarrhea is nothing. I'm used to that. At first, there were a lot of colored lights, but then it felt like a lot of little people were dancing in my head. I recovered quickly enough, but I regret not putting some in my bag. I wanted to warn everyone to avoid eating that type of berry. Ah, this is how it ought to be. So many people took care of me, so I gotta return the favor. Oh, right. Remember to call me next time you go adventuring. With me around, you won't have to worry about those kinds of dangers at all.
If it isn't my favorite client. It's been a while. How are things? By the looks of it, nowhere near dire enough for you to be needing my services. A shame. No more to be made here. Great, very well. I feel right at home, actually. Maybe you've forgotten, but this whole subspace creation thing is nothing new to me. Well, it can be a little... It's It's not my forte, okay? Anyway, I'm all settled in here now. Making my own would just be redundant. You should worry about yourself, not me. If it isn't my... by... Night-night. If you dream of any legal loopholes,
After returning from a long journey, it would feel nice to rest here before heading out again. Weapons can go there, and sigils can go under my pillow. But where should I put my parasol? I suppose I'll just put it by the door. Have you been well? Strange anecdotes. Rumors of evil spirits? If you come across such news, please remember to share them with me. If you ask me, it would be a nice place to settle down in. This realm isn't as cool as the snowy mountains, but I don't need to worry about being scorched by the sun or sudden temperature changes. I can concentrate on training, since there's no need to worry about the effects of my yang energy. Naturally, I can assure you of that. Anyway, thank you for inviting me to such a cozy place. If you need anything from me, I'll help out. Have you been well? Strange anecdotes. Alright. I actually just had an infuriating experience. It went like this. Not too long ago, I heard someone talking about a book called Anecdotes of Demons and Oddities. I spent a lot to buy a copy. Who would have thought that this book was all about some dastardly, immoral villain? It was really hard to control my anger. It took half a day to get my breathing and blood pressure under control. That's not it. It's not a matter of Mora. What made me angry was, how could there be such an atrocious person on this earth? If I ran into them, I definitely... Whoa. Calm down. You mean, this person isn't real? But the plot's twists and turns felt like they were unfolding right before my eyes. You don't mean... I mistakenly believed? I'm sorry. I made a fool of myself.